Good morning, sunshines. As soon as I start, there's like some ruckus. There's ruckus over here that's going on, so that's perfect. How are you guys? Happy Monday. TGIM, guys. Thank God it's Monday. It's hard to figure it out, right? There's just so much going on. Dr. Nick, good morning, my favorite sunshine ever. I'm gonna be with you in like this many days, a week and a half. It's gonna be the best ever. And then we're gonna do this together every day. I don't know how we're gonna figure out the timing. 9-ish is gonna be 9:10-ish, 9:36-ish, 9:31-ish. It'll be great. Morning, Annie. Morning, Michelle. Morning, Kim. Guys, we're Miracle Morning Togethering. I don't even know what day it is. I stopped putting numbers because I can't count that high, apparently. It's like 14. That's not very high to count, but I'm having a hard time with it. I don't know if you guys can even hear me over all the ruckuses, but I'm just doing it. Anyways, good morning, sunshine. Yes, yes, yes. Morning, Emily. So we are Miracle Morning together. You guys know this, and you guys hopefully are creating some new habits, some new trends in your life for improving your life. And you don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. and like make it so difficult. I mean, you can, absolutely, and I would love it if you change some of those habits too, but we're doing it together so that you have somewhere to start. It's kind of like yesterday we were lunging down the beach. Like I get so much energy and I'm not supposed to work out that much right now, and we decided just to lunge from like our place to the next bar, and one of the girls who doesn't work out as much as like wasn't loving it, and I was like, the whole point is you just stop. Like when you're getting to the point where it's horrible, you just stop. Like you don't need to like make everything so difficult. I don't even know where I was going with that, but you don't need to make it so difficult, right? So with your Miracle Morning, a lot of people fail before they start because they think that it has to be perfect to do it. This is not the point of this talk, but this is just something, right? This is a baby step in the right direction is what we're doing together, and hopefully it transitions into your life. So guys, let's start with our savers. We're already through half of our savers. You guys are killing the game. So, oh, Annie, I'm grateful for you. Oh my God, you're just, I love it. Guys, Anne and I are just gonna sit and have a conversation with each other, and you guys are gonna watch. Just kidding. Okay, so right here, good morning, sunshines. Participate, be active. And then starting with your gratitude, you guys can watch what everybody else is doing and their affirmations. And then if you did any visualization or silence. So I want you to start checking in on all of the different pieces that we're going through, not just, morning Victoria, not just your affirmations and gratitudes, right? I want you to check in on everything because that's gonna be accountability for you. And if you didn't take time to get quiet yesterday, we talked about like you have to get quiet before you can find the time to visualize, right? You have to clear space in order to fill it. And if that's something that you're actively practicing, let us know so that you feel like you have that accountability. So post in there all of those different things. Some of you guys that are just watching for the first time, you know that, well, you drop a 1, you don't know anything because you're watching for the first time, but put a 1 in so I know who you are. What we start off with is our gratitude, and right now I'm thankful that I go home today. Like I'm thankful for this trip. I had so much fun in Florida. It's beautiful out. I am so thankful that I get to pop on a plane and be back with my babies tonight and spend a couple days with them before Mexico. I'm super thankful for that, and I am thankful for this ridiculous noise and ruckus that's behind me because it's actually an air conditioner which makes the inside of my room cool because it's so dang hot out. So you can be thankful for anything, right? And for my IMs, I really like where I was, at yesterday, that I am attracting, elevated, incredible, like just big minds into my space every day, and they're just showing up, and it's really cool. We met some really cool people last night with really big minds too. It was very cool. But that's where we start off. My silence, absolutely a lot of silent time here. Of course, just being with myself. Yesterday, I took some time just away from everybody and went and hammocked. I don't know if you guys loved a hammock. I loved a hammock and just laid and was quiet just to be with my visualization and what I'm trying to accomplish. So did you get yours in yesterday? Hopefully. What are we talking about today? I'm not doing another subject because we're still practicing the first 3, all right? We'll jump into the last 3 maybe tomorrow or the next day. For our savers, just kicking off our Miracle Morning, we're just going to start with these guys and get good at them. But my title is Frolic. That's a great word, right? Frolic. Like I could have given you more. Like, no, I didn't. I just said frolic. And what the heck do I mean by that? I'm sure that some of you know, and some of you probably frolic, and you're like, of course, like frolic all day, every day, Yesterday, this is what I was going to talk about the first day that I was here. So we're walking down the beach, right? Just doing our like morning, just sun. It's sunrise or whatever, just being next to the ocean. It was so perfect. And we look over and there's this little girl in the ocean and she's jumping like a frog, like she's leapfrogging. You know, maybe the water's only up to her like knees or so, and she's leapfrogging throughout the water, just like without any care in the world. So flippin' adorable. And not only that, she's like making all these noises, like laughing, and then woo, and then I don't even like nobody there. She wouldn't care if anybody in the world was watching her. She was just frolicking in the ocean. She was being a kid, right? And it was so cool. It's like one of those noises that you hear like when somebody's just like, just honestly, just really just happy, just being, and it feels so good to watch. And then I was thinking about that and how a lot of us adults, we don't just frolic, right? And it's always the kids. I think it really is kids because they don't have that yet, where they're worried about what everybody else is thinking. Yesterday, the day before, towards the end of the day, there's this little brother and sister that are playing down on the beach, and they are a disaster. Like, they've got sand in every nook and cranny that they possibly could, and they're wrestling and they're jumping and they're like, you know, like the kids throwing the other kid down and they're laughing, and then they just like, you know, run and like face bomb into the sand and like roll around. How many adults do you see just like face bomb into the sand and just roll around without any regards? And I mean, like, frolicking, just being. It's so cool to watch the way that kids are lit up with life. Morning, Tammy. Morning, everybody else that's been jumping on. Thank you guys for joining me. You're doing a miracle morning with me, and we're talking about frolicking right now. So how often do you see, like, one, maybe just observe for a couple days. Observe how people are. Observe how children are and how they just be. Like, they don't care if anybody's looking at them. They don't care what anybody thinks. They like aren't looking left or right over their shoulder. They're just freaking having fun. And they get dirty and they get messy, and it's not like this thing that you want to frame, like in our mindsets, like this, oh, it's perfect, like look at how well put together they are. No, it's a disaster, and it's awesome. And children do it all the time, but when do we lose that as adults, right? Just be, yes, Rebecca, like when do we do that as adults? Like, when's the last time you have just done anything in your life without any regards for if somebody's watching you or not? Because we're always so worried about what other people are thinking. We don't frolic, which means we don't get to have the fun. We're not leapfrogging through the ocean. We're not just getting dirty in the sand and just not caring, right? Imagine what it would be like just a little bit in your life to be a little more carefree and to lose that little bit of our ego where we're worried about what other people are thinking. Think about how enjoyable that could be if you could just let go of what other people are thinking. So that is really the point of today, is, and I do this at the end of every video, I notice it now, whatever, is can you challenge yourself to frolic a bit? Dr. Nick, just do 800 hearts. Just keep doing them. I love them. See, I'm just gonna go, this is what I do to him. It's so distracting in the best way ever. I love it. Morning, Tim. Okay, so that's your challenge, is to see if you can observe some frolic in other people and then be the frolic and just enjoy and be in your own space. Just even for a little bit today. Stop thinking about what other people think and just go live. Okay, I love all of you. Nick, I just love you. I'm just so freaking excited to go out and frolic in Ohio. Yeah? All right. Everybody, thank you for jumping on. You guys know the drill, or if you don't know the drill, one, if you're new, good morning sunshine when you jump on. Rewatch, let me know if you rewatch. Share your gratitude, share your affirmations, share if you did your silence or your visualizations. Thank you for good morning, miracle morning with me, and we're gonna get through this full 30 days. I don't know what day we're on, but we're amazing. So, love you guys, talk to you soon.